Hello, and welcome to Kickin' and Crocs, the podcast.
We need a longer one, like hello. It's the first one of the year. Start again.
I don't want to wake the baby.
Yes, do it.
I don't want to wake
It's
the
the first
baby.
one of the year.
Baby's sleeping.
Welcome to Kickin and Crocs, the podcast.
We talk about
martial arts stuff
geeky stuff.
and all sorts.
All sorts of stuff. I like Steve's energy. Go.
Okay, all right. I can try again if you want. It is the first one of the year. You know, yeah, new year.
2024 is a somber year.
Oh, it is. Oh, jeez.
As subscribers
Okay.
exit in mass.
Yeah, go straight down. My name. We already said my name is Steve. Yeah, we already said that, didn't we? We're all over the rails already. It's all over the place.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Jeez Louise, we
Welcome
made
to
it.
Kickin and Crocs, the podcast, where we talk about.
I'm cutting that out. We already said this.
It's never enough.
I know, it's never enough.
I like when you say you're going to cut something out, but you didn't leave it in.
That's not
You do
true. I
that to me
don't.
all the time.
No, that's what you should do.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's
Because
great.
then we keep
If you say you're going to cut something out, if I say I'm
No,
going to
I
cut
love
something out, I do
podcasts
it.
when they're like, we'll edit that out later. And they don't.
Like
and
me
they leave
putting
that
the
part
piece on
in.
the tree.
Well, that I had to leave in.
That's
That
not
I
the
have
only
to
time you've done that.
No, it's
And
not.
it's funny.
Okay,
Yeah.
so. hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. Well, I hope everybody had a wonderful, happy, and healthy New Year's Eve. I know for a fact that a lot of people did not have a healthy one. There was quite a few people that
man.
got sick.
The
Quite a
flu, the
It
vid,
hit people hard.
the,
Stomach virus.
Stomach for you.
Yeah.
The strep throat was catching a lot
Yeah.
of folks. Oh yeah, the whole Durstein crew, my cousins.
Ear infections.
I didn't hear
I
that
had
one.
infections?
3 ear infections. Like people at the school got ear
Ear
infections. Like, who gets
infections?
ear infections anymore? Like I
didn't
see
hear
them in
that.
the summer.
I didn't get
you
any
know,
ear
with,
infections
like swimming.
at the Toms River School. There was no one. It was always like either
But
a
it's
cough,
usually
a
the younger
fever,
kids
or
get the ear infection.
stomach.
Really young.
Yeah.
Oh really? Nothing at you.
No ear infections from Toms River.
V-Rocket himself got a double ear infection.
Double ear infection.
Nice. You sure that wasn't selective because you just didn't want to listen
no.
to any complaining during the holidays?
Yeah, exactly right. I'm done with this.
He looked good today. He's recovered though.
Yeah.
Because he looks good today. He looked good today.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I just hope everybody else out there, most of us at least, we're healthy for the New Year's. And comment below what you guys did for New Year's Eve. I'd love to hear what your celebration style is. If you go out, if you stay in, if you host a big party, or if you just do a little family shindig, whatever it is that you guys do. So
Town.
up a town. So what did you guys do for New Year's Eve? I know it was pretty chill this year, right?
Yeah, I feel like this is not going to be a super impressive conversation.
That's all right.
We had plans to hang out with our cousins, but what you just mentioned kind of canceled those, right?
Oh yeah, naturally.
The whole family got beat
Do you
up.
normally like hang out with your cousins
Yep.
for New Year's? That's
Yep.
like the
Yeah.
New Year's crew.
That's the tradition.
Yeah, we go over to our cousins. This is the same crew where that got us started into going to Cancun, right? So
Cancun.
Those people.
yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome, but unfortunately, and I really want. I'll be honest. I really wanted to go because their oldest son is in college, Donald. I'd love to have seen him. Shout out Donald. The younger son,
Is his
Philip.
last name Duck?
No.
The Donald Duck.
He is not the waddler. He's actually a huge gamer. He's actually on a competitive gaming team within his college in
nice.
Philly. And
That's crazy.
And then his brother is a
If his
avid runner, like a competitive runner. Most likely gonna get scholarships going to college.
Two
as a
very
runner.
different things.
Yeah. And then his sister is an instructor in a taekwondo school. She's 15
there you
years
go.
old, 14 years old. She's assistant instructing and instructing certain classes.
Oh, I feel like you mentioned that you went to one of their testings once, right?
Yeah, this
you did,
is the I had talked about. I had a discontent with their old teacher. I really do like their current teacher.
I am currently
Uh,
confused by
usually-
what's on your head, though.
A hat, not the regular hat. Not the
Yeah.
round.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Are
true.
you
This is a
changing it up
different
for
hat,
New
right?
Year?
Yeah.
No, not always, but I am. You
started to be like me,
change
change up the hats?
today, so I went for a lighter.
I'm
hat.
so distracted. I'm hearing his words, but I'm looking at his hat now. This is
What's
not
different
right.
about him?
I'm being patriotic today. It just happened to be a USA hat.
Yeah, for the audio-only listeners that have never actually seen what we wear on these podcasts, Nick usually wears the same hat, and today he did not.
I think I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try some different headgear this year and see what kind of lands for
Yeah,
me.
why not,
You
man?
should wear something different. Like one episode, just wear like a kid's bicycle helmet. One episode, just wear
You
like
did say just headgear, not hats.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Wait,
Bunny
that's a-
ears. And
maybe go with like a
tiara
swim
and-
cap at one point.
We'll try. Ooh, a good swim cap.
Good swim cap.
Maybe a
Scully.
wig.
Scully. A
Maybe
wig.
wear a wig.
I don't know. That's a tough.
Wear a
That's a
wig.
tough one.
Hey,
He doesn't
man,
like.
he
wigs,
went through almost a whole podcast wearing
wigs.
a wig.
Creep Isabella out, so I don't do the wigs.
Oh, even better.
Do you still have the wig from Ariel?
I have several wigs.
That's disturbing, and at the same time, I want to try that out.
It's
I have
he's
the-
longing. He puts them on when he's feeling like I miss my hair.
I have
He
the.
puts them in braids. He's got different. Like,
I keep
shows.
I keep most of my
Snaps.
Halloween costumes. So I have the wig from when I was Wendy from Wendy's.
Why are they all redhead wigs? You have a redhead thing. Am I going to see Kelsey with
Well,
her hair red
listen,
one day?
Imagine.
It's just the
Her
nature of the
sleepy's going to
character.
dye her hair.
Yeah.
There's a couple. I didn't really save the Ariel Halloween costume because I gave the pants away to,
Yeah, you did.
to
Oh,
Mike
to
Shannon's
Mike, right,
girlfriend,
yeah.
Emma. And
yeah.
She'll be a guest
I
one
did
day
get
soon.
rid of the seashell shirt because I was like, I will never wear this again.
Shout out to Emma too. Actually, she's putting some pretty good content out on Instagram for the workouts.
Yeah, she's got a
Yes.
fitness
It's pretty
Instagram
cool.
page.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
think it's
um,
Emma Sacco Fitness.
Now,
We didn't get
What
her-
about Emma moves?
Oh,
Move
Emma,
with
that's right. She changed the
Move with Emma.
username. It's Move with M or something.
We've
like
got to
that.
get her
Okay,
this
that's
year.
it.
We
I have
didn't
to look
get
it
her
up now.
last year.
Yeah, she's got to
so-
be a guest.
She's gonna be a guest. She already said she wanted to be.
She owes us.
Because she listened. She listened to the episode with
Yeah.
Mike on it. She said, "Oh, that sounded like a lot of fun."
She goes, I could
wanna
definitely do
it."
better than that.
Let me look up what the Instagram is. Though you guys keep talking.
She
about
only listened to that one episode.
Exactly.
No, it's actually
where we
true.
spent half of our laughs around
That's
candy
true.
corn.
All right, let me look it up. You guys keep talking.
The candy tasting I thought was good.
That was a
It
good
funny.
one. That was a good one.
It was
I
a good
think the
time.
Christmas trivia was fun. We do a good job with our games. We do games.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I'm not gonna look
Um,
up right now. I'm not gonna do it. Don't feel like it.
Yeah, so you didn't go to your cousin's.
So you didn't end up going to your
No, so
cousins.
we ended
Circling
up
back.
staying at the house, and we stayed. Like the kids were excited because Nicole was telling them, "You can go to bed early. We're here. Just go to bed." And I was
The
like,
kids
"I'm
were
not."
excited to go to bed early?
No, they.
Oh, okay.
Because I said, "No, you're staying up with Daddy. Like, I need company." So we ended up playing like.
She was going to
Uno
make
and
them go to
different-
bed. What
I
is
love my
wrong with her? It's
wife,
a
but-
holiday.
She ended up falling asleep on the couch. I was like, "It's fine." And she woke up before midnight, but we ended up watching. One of the things I do want to talk about tonight, though, were the New Year's Eve shows on TV. I want to
There were New
circle
Year's
that.
Eve shows.
Like
oh,
they-
like the
The countdown shows.
Yeah. I
There
got
was
you, I got
one
you.
on Channel 2, I guess, whatever that is, ABC and NBC. It was Channel 2 and Channel 7.
It was
so there was
New
the
Year's
Ni-
Rockin' Eve.
w-
Right, that's
the
the one
Dick
that has
Clark
Ryan,
one,
Ryan
yeah.
Seacrest host it.
Well, I'll talk about that in a minute later on after we go through our thing. And
I'm
then
just going to rant.
then the one on Channel 2.
Discomfort mode.
That was. And then the one on
There
Channel
goes
2
some more
was good.
subscribers.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all good.
As
What
the
we
numbers
got?
drop. But anyway, it was low key. But we played Uno. We had a new version of Uno. You might like it. It was pretty cool. And it has like power cards, and the cards actually have two different options on some of them.
I got
Uno
a,
Flip.
No, it's
Not
not
Uno
called-
Flip?
No, it's not called.
I
Uno
got
Flip.
a, I
What?
got,
No, I'll get it. I'll get that.
Do you
name.
flip them over and they're different? on the other
No, the card. I'm sorry. We'll come back. The card had on the top, like the main color would be blue.
side? Uh-huh.
Then on the bottom corner, like a flame of a different color. And if you have the
okay.
power card, it's a green check mark.
Okay. Gotcha.
If you
gotcha,
have that
gotcha,
available, you can. It's blue, and you only have red in your hand. You can use that blue part of it, and then the deck turns
Oh.
to blue, and you have to flip that green card to red.
Okay.
And you can't use it again until there's an option within the game to flip it back over again. And it really
Uh-huh.
changes the dynamic.
it sounds
of the game.
complex to me.
It sounds
It's
very
awesome.
complex.
No, it's so fun.
I got a,
Luca was eating it up.
I have a
loved it.
Dragon Ball Z Uno now.
Ooh. So what is the special? Because each time they have a special character associated, it has a
I
special
didn't
card.
read the directions and or open them yet.
Oh my god! What? Go get them.
We're gonna have to play this at some point.
It's back there behind
This
us.
could be a challenge for the chip. It's
I
one of the
love it.
challenges.
I love it. Because we have Harry Potter and Shark Uno, and both of those.
I have-
are
I
different.
have-
too.
I have
Yeah,
Harry Potter
Potter's
Uno.
going
So
too.
Harry Potter has a specialty thing that has to do with the houses, and Shark Uno
We-
has to do with.
So
like,
we use the Harry Potter
yeah.
Uno as regular Uno. We don't
Yeah,
do
you can do that.
anything special with it.
You could.
I mean, there's,
I mean,
there's
it's so
nothing
boring,
really
but
too
whatever.
special with it.
Regular Uno's great. That's a great
Regular
game.
Uno is fun.
I
Yeah.
love regular. I love regular Uno. We used to play. So Thanksgiving, I told you, is my big holiday.
Yeah.
When my parents used to host it, we had 4 decks of Uno, and we'd play about 20 of us,
So
and all
Kelsey's
night long,
family,
we'd come in and out and trade.
Kelsey's
and-
family does
crazy.
family things. They do left, right, center.
Yeah, we do that too. The
They
dice,
do
right?
they do left, right, center. They do for so everybody starts at $3.
Yep, but we did the
They play
same
it
thing.
singles.
We do the same thing. Yep.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can walk out either pretty happy or not so happy.
I got guilt tripped into giving everybody their money back.
Oh
There's a
yeah,
bunch
no,
of
we don't
kids
give
playing. I
we
was
don't
like,
give money
this is-
back.
I was like, this is a lesson,
on,
folks.
it's
This
a
is
lesson.
learning lesson.
Yeah,
Can't
you
all get
lose the money,
trophies.
it's gone. You know, that's
So you had a good New Year's. It sounds like.
It was good. We had a nice time. Nice, calm, relaxing. The kids played some games. How about you, David?
I'm thinking. So we went
You had to feel it out.
How did
We
my
went-
New Year's go?
we went
I don't remember.
We didn't do a lot during the day because we do like 3 days of Christmas, and we were like trying to get Declan back on the schedule.
What was
And
that third day called? We're gonna go back to that. But that third
Boxing Day?
I've never heard of
Wait, Boxing Day is the day after Christmas.
Yeah,
Correct. Yes.
I never.
Oh, so you're counting Christmas Eve? Okay, I see. Christmas Eve, Christmas
we do
Day,
3 day
Boxing
of
Day.
Christmas like
The 3
festivities.
days of Christmas.
Three. They're trying to compete with Hanukkah.
Now,
It
but
is
do
not
you
one.
include Festivus?
I love Festivus.
Festivus is great, right?
I'm actually every
Festivus
year.
is the one with the pole.
Yeah, every year I say I'm going to buy a pole. It's from Seinfeld. Every
Yeah,
year
yeah.
I've actually
No,
looked.
I
them up.
went to a Festivus party. It was years ago.
I've
so
looked
I
it up.
remember,
I mean, I'm getting a pole at one year. Every year I look it up and then I don't go through it.
for
buying it.
Festivus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got it.
And so we went to our buddy Carly just moved into a new condo.
Yes.
We've lost Nick.
So graceful.
So
Charlie.
Continue.
my pal Carly and Eric, they just moved into they just bought their first condo.
Cool.
Actually, I believe right where you used to have your condo.
Oh, in Evergreen, it's awesome there.
So they
Nice.
just got a condo in there.
Congrats.
So normally what we do is we go to Scott's house for New Year's and we do the whole thing there. This year they moved to Carly, who's like 3 minutes from us.
Okay.
And we decided we were only going to go from like 7 to like 9 because we wanted to get Declan back on a sleep
Oh yeah.
schedule.
Yep. I remember
So we
you guys
went
talking
for a
about it.
little bit, said our hellos, ate some of their food. You know, the usual.
Okay.
Making sure
And
you
then-
made a presence known.
and
Let people see the
then-
baby. Yeah.
Peaced out and came back here. And then we
So
put
you could actually go to bed at a decent
So we
time.
put Declan to sleep, and then we sat on the couch. We had an adult beverage each. You might have seen a picture
Good.
I posted with the baby monitor, and then 2
Yes.
adult beverages.
You did.
And then we just watched TV. So we watched. So New Year's this year fell on a Sunday, New
did.
Year's Eve,
It did.
which also meant Sunday night football.
It did. It did.
So we watched football, and then after the football, we watched one of the count. I think we watched Seacrest.
That's the main one. That's the one that seems to be that.
I know the one that
has
just
the
squeezes Nick in
most.
some way, shape, or form.
You weren't pleased with it this year, huh?
Not at all.
Well,
we'll get to it.
We're gonna say
But
we'll
yeah,
move into
but-
discomfort.
So
mode
we
soon,
watched that, and I at least the little bit that we saw didn't bother us.
Well,
Watched the ball drop, did our thing,
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect.
went to
Seems
bed.
like a good night. Seems like a nice chill night.
Nice and low key.
Yep. Doesn't need
So
to be anything
Steve,
else.
as the youngest one of the group,
Yes.
you are the hype man.
Yeah.
You are the clever.
You went
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
You are
Oh, my
Wino
God.
Joe.
Oh,
What'd you do?
yeah. I stayed home.
Yeah, I thought so.
Stayed home.
Were you still
So-
stomach bugged?
No, by that point I was okay. So just to preface, it was the day after Christmas Day. So Tuesday night, that's when I first got sick, and then I pretty much was sick all the way through to like Friday-ish, and then Saturday and Sunday I was still a little iffy with my
So,
stomach.
yeah, well, he decided that he was going to power up before boot camp by eating dairy products.
That's genius.
Okay,
Yeah,
listen,
let's bypass.
we all make mistakes sometimes. Okay,
Yeah, let's
so, like,
bypass like a
Stomach
simple
virus?
bland pasta.
Give me that cheese.
we're not gonna bore the people.
Ginger.
We're not gonna bore
Folks,
the people.
what are your strategies
this.
when your stomach's ill?
We're
Three
not gonna
tubs
bore
of
the
ice
people.
cream and a gallon of milk.
We're not gonna. No, that's not what I
Or
ate. I ate.
maybe some
I
bland
had a sandwich.
toast.
It was a sandwich.
Yeah, like mayonnaise.
It was a sandwich. Although the sandwich
vegetables.
wasn't the only thing that I ate.
How many meats in that sandwich? Exactly.
All right, go on.
Anyways, so as I was saying, New Year's is probably the only holiday where my family just stays home and does like just us. Like
Nice.
we don't go to anybody else's. Like every other holiday, we either go to somebody else's house or we host a party at our place or we're doing something. Like that's pretty much for every other holiday. Like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, 4th of July, like any of those major holidays, we're usually going to somebody's house or we're having people over.
Okay.
But New Year's Eve, and literally it's been this way since I've been born.
Right.
Like since I was born.
So at least
even
5
before
years.
that.
Got it.
Sure. Tack a 20 onto that, but yeah, sure. So it's been that way. Like we stay home. It's just our family. We have special like little hors d'oeuvres that we only get
Yeah,
for
we used
New
to do that when
Year's.
I was a kid. Like
We
hors
only
d'oeuvres.
get these
That's
for New
cool.
Year's. We only get it's usually popcorn chicken,
Mm.
mini pizza bagels,
Ooh, mhm,
mozzarella sticks,
Yep. Kids in a blanket.
pigs in a blanket.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
The
Those are
little
there.
pizza pockets.
Yep, exactly. Those things, and
My favorite.
and then we'll get like the standard chips and all that stuff and the dip and stuff like that. And
It's almost like a Super Bowl party, but New Year's
yeah,
Eve.
kind
Yeah.
of
That's cool.
a little bit, but like we only
cool.
get those foods for New Year's Eve.
Love it.
You know
This
what was a
year-
great Super Bowl party.
This year,
I don't know. I never go.
Walmart did not have the popcorn chicken. They were out.
Cancel New Year's Eve.
We were very upset. So
still in
my father
2023.
was trying to make up for it, and he got like these regular little chicken tenders.
cut 'em.
They were awful.
Aw.
They were bad. And he knew it too. Like as soon as he had one, he was like, "Oh, guys, I'm so sorry."
Like, were you thinking, like, what, do you guys have like a Popeyes or something near you, or KFC?
I don't know. I know there's a KFC.
KFC
yes.
is they don't do the popcorn chicken anymore. They do like chicken
Oh.
nugget things that are like the same things as popcorn chicken, but it's not
Well,
as good.
in any event, we still had all the other regular hors d'oeuvres that we
Right.
normally
Awesome.
do,
Excuse
and
me as I
we,
eat my
we made
cheese.
those. We made those.
Fresh.
And
cheese.
everything was fine. We put on. We had the football game on. We had that on for a little while, and then once we were like, when it hit like 10 o'clock ish,
Well, the football game did wrap up in time.
it did wrap up in time to watch the ball drop, but we didn't watch the whole football game. We turned. I remember we turned on New Year's Rockin' Eve at some point because I knew that Green Day was going to be performing, and I really want this was the. I can't remember the last time I was actually excited to watch a New Year's like musical.
I'm pretty sure they're
performance.
immortal too, because they don't seem to
I
age.
know, right? Oh, although I will say this: the others, they looked like they were showing their age. But Billy Joe Armstrong, man, I don't know what that guy's secret is. But I looked at pictures of back when
It's like
back in the
identical?
day, he looks exactly the same. And my dad even said, "That's not the same guy, is it?" I was
I'm
like,
pretty
"No,
sure
yeah,
he's
it is."
just AI generated.
Hey, listen, Michael Jackson still puts on concerts.
But I really
He's
wanted,
been-
I had really wanted to watch
Best
Green
life of
Day,
years.
so we put that on, and and while it was on in the background, while we were waiting, and we had the volume turned down, and we were just waiting for them to be on. We played Uno,
Cool.
a couple rounds of Uno. We
Nice.
played some Parcheesi, and
Parcheesi?
yeah, we played some
I don't even
Parcheesi.
know if I remember playing that.
Yep.
game.
We had
Parcheesi,
Parcheesi
yeah.
when I was a kid.
Is it a card? What kind of? Is it a card game?
No, it's
No,
board.
no, it's like you know the game Trouble.
Yeah.
Think of like Trouble. It's kind of like that.
Okay. Cool. I like Trouble.
It's like similar in the same vein as that. So we played
Nice.
that for a little bit. We were going to play this like escape room game that you have like in your house. You have to like solve the riddles.
Luca
for, like,
just got one. for
yeah.
Christmas,
Yeah.
Yes.
We were gonna play that, and then we're looking at it, and we're thinking like
a lot of
this. Yeah, this is gonna take a little while for us to learn how to do it. Like we don't want to miss like Green Day, so we left it. We just started playing like Uno and the Parcheesi. And
I'm
stuff
surprised
like
you
that.
didn't pull out Avatar and just marathon it for a little bit.
I was thinking about it because like our normal tradition was Mario Party 7 on the GameCube.
Oh, cool.
That's what we had played for years
Mm-hmm.
until 2 years ago when the disc didn't work.
Yeah, but you can get Mario Party on the Switch.
You can get Mario Party, but not
7
Mario Party 7.
on the Switch.
Yeah,
Not
but you
on the
could
Switch.
You could just play other Mario parties.
It's not the same.
Well, it's
You can
pretty
play-
close to the
You
same.
can play 8.
The recipe
Maybe
for
next
Mario,
year.
the recipe for
good.
Mario Party really doesn't change
It's not
much.
the same games though, man.
No, but they're better and more fun.
I don't know about that.
They are.
I only played. the new
I've
ones,
played
so
the
no.
other new ones. I don't know, man.
I
Mario
played
Party
the
7
new
is just it has a special place
At
in my
the
heart.
recommendation, and we like it.
It has a
Yeah,
special place in
we
my
just
heart.
played
Maybe
that.
next year I'll just get it.
Kaiser and Ricky just visited us with their dogs, and we played Mario Party, and that was a lot of fun.
It is.
Yeah.
Mario
Nicole,
Party is
Nicole
an
likes it. Nicole's a
amazing
big
game.
fan.
It's
She
a
doesn't
lot of
like
fun
many
game.
video games, but she likes Mario Party.
Yeah, Mario Party is a good, fun family game. But yeah, and then Green Day came on, and I remember they did an awesome job. They killed it. They came on multiple times throughout the night,
Yeah,
too.
they did. They did a couple
I
times.
was like,
yeah.
oh, man, I love this.
That's
This is
actually what
awesome.
Nick didn't like about it. Was he was a Green
No,
Day.
I like Green Day.
Yeah.
For
Green Day was
me,
great.
It wasn't the, and I didn't watch enough of that one.
Are we going to move into discomfort mode?
We don't have to make it an official discomfort mode. Let's say it's an offshoot.
should make it an official discomfort.
What troubled you?
All right, here
It's
you go.
time for discomfort.
One
Discomfort
shoe
mode.
discomfort mode.
Yeah, just one of the Crocs is in discomfort.
All right. So here's what troubled me. My daughter's now 13, right? So
Correct.
things are even more fine tuned that I'm watching. And I felt like the co-hosts on the Rockin' Eve with Seacrest were not dressed appropriately at all. Like it is at
That's
no,
the
no.
modern times.
No, because on Channel 2 where they were playing country music, everybody was
Oh, it was
dressed
the Nashville one, right?
and they looked like you should look when it's cold out, and you can still dress nice, and you can still.
No. You can
put all you want.
me, but let me get my words in now.
I didn't finish my discomfort mode.
I was going to say, this is Nick's segment. Wait for him to be done.
You don't get words in on my.
Wait for
segment.
let him be done.
That's outside of country music. That's been every Rockin' Eve for the last 10 years.
But I feel like it's getting worse every year.
Well, honestly,
it's
I
worse
feel
every
like
year.
this year's music.
I've always been a believer, even in the Super Bowl, whatever it may be, when you have a show that you know is going to be national or more, you know that you're having it's family geared. Like full families are going to watch it. then you should gear it for families.
Well, I'm not
Like,
disagreeing with you in that vein, but I
they
think
don't. But they don't.
I think
They
you're
don't do
more. I think you're more sensitive to it now.
No, I admit it.
Where-
Because like he
where-
just
I
said, he
admitted
just said
that.
No,
because
right. I
daughter's
think you're more
13 now,
sensitive
and-
to it now.
Absolutely.
I really don't think it's changed all that much in the last 5 years. I think you're just more sensitive to it.
Well, I'll tell you though, even before I had Izzy, I watch the shows for the same reason you guys just said it. You want to hear the good bands. You want to hear Green Day. That the outfit nonsense in between adds no value for me at all. To the point where I'm like, I'll change there before I change for the commercials, because it's just like it's annoying. They're not saying anything that's adding anything of interest to me. And then when you add the fact that they look sleazy, I'm just like, I'm good. I'm good.
This has been today's segment of Grandpa Nick.
No,
It's discomfort.
Curse these
I
days.
talked to listen, something that attracted me to Nicole years ago was a natural look. I tell Isabella right now, because she's at the age now where she wants to try makeup on.
Of course.
I'm like, you can put very light makeup on that
Don't put too
complements
much
your
now.
natural
Yeah.
look.
Right.
I said, you're not going to come out here where it
Don't wanna overdo it.
It's going to turn down
Yeah.
your natural
It's-
beauty, honey.
But that's
what it
also a
is.
very delicate balance, because the tighter you squeeze,
No, and
sometimes
that's why
it's like, ew.
that's why I'm
'Cause
not
all
like,
the
you
all
can't
the
wear
worst
makeup.
people
Yeah.
I knew
Aren't
as
you
kids
happy you had a boy?
had the strictest parents.
Yeah,
where
and
you're
that's
like, "Ooh."
why.
Aren't you happy you had a boy?
Oh, every day.
Yeah, and that's why I'm very cautious when Isabel and I talk. We talk openly. She's great.
Yeah.
She asks me. She understands my view. I understand that she wants to try things out. So we have a balance, and I think we have a really good balance. That's why we get
Oh
along
yeah.
so well.
I mean,
I don't say no, you can't do that, but she also doesn't insist. Hey, what do you think about this?
Oh yeah.
She asks me. I ask her. We talk through it.
It's an interesting thing, because as styles and things like that do change, also generational perspectives change. Because what we have no problem with in our generation, the generation before us, I can't believe, like, you couldn't show your ankles.
At one
some
point in
point, we're
time.
like,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
I
whoa!
guess
What is this?
that-
What is this?
I guess. I mean, my mom was very ahead of her time. Like, if you see pictures of my mom in the 70s, she was dressed to the nines. And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
with like very little money coming from an
Mhm.
island on the coast of Italy. Her and my dad dressed like they came out of a magazine. Like, they
Right.
dressed real well. So,
Good for them.
and it looked classy, but it looked real good. So for me, that worked for me then
Right.
and now. You dress very, very well now
Right,
as
but
well.
it's a
minus
it's a
what we're wearing right now.
well, I'm in
All
my
of us.
pajama.
Hey,
I'm in pajama
man.
pants right now.
We're comfortable.
We're in comfort mode. We're in
But
comfort mode.
I tend to dress up, yes. Mainly, I think, because I enjoy it. Number one, and professionally. Number two is I'm in a uniform all the time, so it's
Yeah.
nice to wear nice clothes.
Yep.
But in general, like, perspective change, fashion. Now, I agree.
Of course.
they could clean it up a little bit, but like sweatpants, for instance. So many guys wear sweatpants to everything. Now, when I grew up, sweatpants you worked out in, you lounged out in. They were lounge wear. Like, if you're around your house, you're like, oh, we're spending the Sunday in. I'll throw on some sweatpants. Oh, I'm going to get a workout and a jogging. I'll throw on some sweatpants. Going to school, I
Never.
never went to. No, go put some real pants on. You're not going to school in sweatpants.
You know what's
But
crazy
now
too?
every kid goes to school in sweatpants. It's not a big deal. It's accepted.
And staying right in line where we were saying,
comfortable.
what's crazy about that though is the regular pants. Like, you can get nice pants, and as we've talked to you and I, men have been introduced to the beauty of elastic in pants now.
Oh yeah,
Right? So you can wear, guys, real nice looking pants. You can almost go to the gym with it. Like, it's that flexible, and that comfortable. You can wear jeans
I started
to the
wearing
gym, and it's not. No, people can't look at you like you're crazy, because they're a lot. Like,
My
You
favorite-
started me with the Kickin pants,
yeah. But I
and
have
now all the pants do it.
well, I actually use now.
It's great.
My favorite pair of jeans is Revtown jeans. Love them.
Revtown.
Revtown.
Same
Most comfortable
concept.
jeans.
Same concept. You got
There's
the
no
elastic.
elastic in them, actually.
Well, it's
but
soft.
it's a loose fitting. I mean, they're great. I love them. They're a great pair of jeans. You can move in them. You feel limber in them. That's what they're made for. Great.
I was watching another show a little while back, and they were talking about like the old jeans, where you could
Yeah.
like you could sand wood on the jeans,
Yep,
and nothing
yep,
would
yep.
happen to the jeans. Like, I think they were bulletproof most of the time.
Oh.
The
Jeez.
opposite of comfort. Like, you'd take them off, and they would stand in the corner, and you'd jump back into them. But then and women would wear like elastic for working out or whatever it may be, yoga pants as you call them
But
today.
it's the same thing. Like
and now they're in men's pants,
When-
and it's like, where have you been all my life?
But it's the same
they're
thing, like,
comfortable,
people
and they're
who-
still like workable.
people complain though, like, I love my Crocs, and some people will say, well, Crocs aren't an appropriate shoe to wear to. Well, I've got a Croc for every occasion.
They make versions.
No,
yeah,
but
there's
what did you
versions.
just say though, right? You won't wear the same Croc to everything. You
No.
match
No,
the
no,
shoe
no.
for the occasion.
It
I
matches
feel like nowadays,
my Crocs. So the reason I'm in these black Crocs with the red is because before I changed my pajama pants, I had on black
Dragon Ball.
pants that what matched this outfit. So I try and match my Crocs to whatever I'm wearing.
I'm battling with Luca right now because Luca's a sweatpants guy.
A lot of kids
not,
are, though.
not that kind of sweatpants, but
Not like the joggers, right?
Jogger, yeah. And I'm like Luca, like he'll put on a shirt and the sweatpants doesn't match at all. It's not even like
You gotta
matching
match it.
sweatpants. I said, listen to me, you're either putting on jeans or you're not going out.
I find
you have to have some pride
Just
in the way
have
you
him
look.
wear
I find
black.
as a kid I never wore sweatpants.
Matches
No,
everything.
But it's black with like a red line,
Oh.
and I'm like, no, you got it.
That's
And he had like
yeah.
a green shirt. It
Oh.
wasn't Christmas colors. It just didn't.
Uh.
match
I have
at all.
found
And
now.
then Nicole look at me, and I'm like,
Green
no,
is tough.
It doesn't match.
Well, you do have a grandpa mode, but I have found these days though. I never wore sweatpants a lot as a kid, but if I'm wearing like I have these same sweatpants,
Sure
if they're tight at the bottom and they have pockets, I find them a little bit more acceptable. I don't like the loose ones at the bottom; they look a little too casual for me. So something like that, or something like what you're wearing, where it's like I'll wear that like on a weekend or out someplace, but like you make it look decent.
Yeah, I feel like this would be a good. Like we have to revisit this. We're talking
With
about
Michaela.
guests. Yes.
With Michaela.
I
Michaela,
want to bring
that's
her
a good
back
idea.
on because I know that when you're doing the fashion shows,
Yeah, but there's a couple things Michaela wears that I'm
outfits-
sure you're like, Grandpa Nick doesn't like.
maybe, but she's also in her 20s now, and she
Yep.
can do whatever the heck she wants.
Of course,
I get
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And I can easily tell her, yeah, not my cup of tea. That's fine. Like that's not what I. I feel that, and this is honest. I feel that girls nowadays don't take advantage of their natural look. Like many girls out there, many look beautiful and ruin it with just not, shorts that aren't shorts, right? Outfits that like you don't need to display everything to look great and to get people to
But if you're
be
on,
interested in you.
but if you're on TV,
No,
you do.
yeah, I guess there are some real. I mean, there are some real attractive looking women on TV that do not dress that way.
My favorite part of New Year's Rockin' Eve,
Dharma,
though,
you ever watch the show Dharma and Greg?
I have, yes.
Dharma, the girl who plays Dharma, beautiful.
Nobody knows what you're talking about right now.
Probably none of the viewers
It's
do.
a late 90s,
The,
early 2000s
the,
show.
There were some viewers. That
I
might.
also enjoyed.
I ran into her on the
What's his face that was on it?
subway. She was beautiful even.
Who's the Jelly Roll?
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll was on.
His name always makes me laugh.
That's his name is Jelly Roll?
It's his
the
artist
singer,
name.
the
It's
artist
artist
said Jelly
name,
Roll. But what I liked about Jelly Roll was he was just so happy to be
He
on
was
New
happy to
Year's.
be there.
He's
yeah.
like, I'm on New Year's Rockin' Eve.
Oh, I know. what
Yeah.
you're
He
talking
was
about.
so
Yeah,
excited.
got it.
His music's not my cup of tea, but I mean, like, he looks like a nice guy.
I listened to him on Rogan's podcast for a little bit. He cracked me up.
He's a
but
happy
like,
guy.
He's just happy to be like where he's at.
Yeah.
How cool
Like
is
he's
that?
like,
Yeah.
so he's like, I'm
Well,
I used to
mean,
watch this as a kid.
Let's be honest, with a name like Jelly Roll,
Well,
it's
You
LL
know what?
LL Cool
It's
J
awesome.
came out. He's like, oh my god, it's LL
Oh,
Cool J.
yeah, man. Like,
LL
LL Cool J is
J,
an icon.
There's
man.
another guy who never ages. LL Cool J
Yeah.
looks awesome.
Yeah. Oh my
forever.
god. He looks.
Forever.
I don't understand.
The guy stopped aging at 31. Like he hit 31 and he looked good at 31. And man, he just that's
It's all
it,
just
done.
that celebrity skincare and
Some of them.
so
Well,
on,
I feel like
yeah.
LL
He
Cool
looks
J
real
though just
good.
doesn't.
No, Cindy
looks-
Crawford on the female side, she's like in her 60s. Looks like she's 20.
Well,
still.
I've said this before too. Like 60 and 50 and
Curious
40 is not the same as it was when we were kids.
It's a whole different
Like
ballgame.
when somebody was 60 when we were kids, they
They
weren't
were 60.
They were 60. They weren't like out running races and doing
No.
CrossFit, and nobody did that. Now they're like, I'm only 60. Give me that bench press. Give me that. Like,
oh my god! I mean,
I'm gonna swing that kettlebell. You're like, whoa.
I mean,
okay.
Rogan's in his 50s. He looks like he's in his 30s,
He's a
and
beast.
he's still strong as ever. You know what I mean? You
There's-
got
there's a
so
couple people
many,
that are-
and,
So,
and you don't
I'm
have to have a lot of money to
interested
look like
You're
that.
looking at the ladies love Cool
No,
J.
no.
Cindy
I'm
Crawford.
looking up. I'm going back and going over each of people we're talking about. So we just talked about Billy Joe Armstrong looking young, right?
Yeah.
So he's 51 years old right now,
And he looks
He
exactly
looks,
the same.
he looks
and
good.
he looks great. Let me look up LL.
There's got to
Cool
be a
J now.
correlation to Croc wearing.
LL's got to be in his 50s.
He's got to
close,
be up
or
there
close,
now,
like
yeah,
right there.
Yeah,
You
there's no
think?
way.
Yeah, close.
LL.
Ryan Seacrest does look like he aged a bit though.
Oh, Ryan Seacrest has been aging.
LL Cool J is 55.
No, he's not.
He's
no
55.
I told you
way.
he stopped aging at
Oh, my
31.
God.
Dude, he's
He stopped aging at 31.
55.
Oh, there's
Yo,
hope.
Look up Look up who's got to be the similar age. Queen Latifah. That's another one who never
Latifah.
aged.
Yeah, Queen Latifah doesn't age
Never
either.
aged.
Yeah, you're
And
right.
Nicole loves Queen Latifah.
Yeah, what's not to love?
Yeah, she's
You know,
fantastic. Very.
That's what always
good.
gets me sometimes with the.
Queen Latifah is 53.
Okay.
Wow.
Last one, Cindy Crawford.
Cindy
That's
Crawford.
what gets
There's
me
one
with
more
the,
I'm going to look up after that.
That's what gets me with the goatee sometimes is that I have all the gray in it, and I'm like, I refuse to use like the hair dyes and things like that.
You never know.
But no,
But for
I'm not
now.
gonna do it. But-
Cindy Crawford is 57.
Yeah.
You see the picture though, right?
Yeah.
And that is not like a picture of when. That is her picture now. Because I just saw her in a magazine, a
What?
glam magazine. That is her now.
There's no way. Okay,
She looks
there's
like
one
she's
more
in her
person.
30s. Yeah.
There's one more
But,
person.
I mean,
I'm curious
people
about.
know how to take care of themselves.
Oh yeah,
now.
it's phenomenal.
It's-
Well, some people naturally age well.
Yes,
and
then
other
put
people.
exercise.
Yeah.
There's
vitamins.
no way. So another band that performed was 30 Seconds to Mars,
Oh
which
yeah.
I was very interested in watching, and they did not disappoint. They were awesome. And the lead singer for 30 Seconds to Mars is the famous actor Jared Leto.
Okay.
He is another one that has not aged a day. He's 52.
Let me see
Wow.
the picture.
No, Jared Leto. Yeah, he doesn't. It's not age.
That's 52 years old right there,
He looks like Mike Shannon.
Wait,
doesn't he?
he's 52.
He's 52.
Yeah. You know, he played the Joker in
Mephisto.
uh,
Not Fist. No, what was the vampire movie?
Morpheus.
Morpheus.
Not Morpheus. I'm
Morpheus.
sorry.
Morbius.
Morbius. Too many.
52. He
That's
looks
a
like he's
52-year-old. Can you
20.
believe
He
that?
looks younger, as young as you. Like he looks like you
Yeah.
with long hair.
That's a 52-year-old.
Wow.
And here's his brother. Okay. Oh no, his brother kind of looks. No, actually, no, he doesn't. No. This is his older brother, who is the other member of the band.
52. I didn't even know he was in the band.
This is his
I
older brother.
Did not put it together.
Oh,
His
yeah.
older brother looks a little bit older, as you can see, but still, that's not 53. And
No,
look
it
at him.
looks
He
good.
looks. You know, it's tough because I don't know if that's a shade on his neck or a tattoo.
It's a tattoo.
That's making him look older. Otherwise, he didn't look that bad. No, but his brother still looks way younger.
The trick with tattoos is that they definitely age the skin a little
and
bit.
on the neck because
Yeah.
you see it.
It
on the
sags it a little
tattoo.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's older,
That's
yeah.
why I don't have any tattoos. That, my fear of needles, and there's nothing I would.
I feel like the fear of needles probably has more to do with that, but you know.
I also feel like he would immediately just cloak out of the tattoo parlor and knock half of their designs on the floor. Half of their ink on the ground.
Clumsy Caped Crusader.
Exactly.
We need to
The
make that a
clumsy-
thing.
That's
going
going
to
to be one of the partners.
The
of-
clumsy Caped Crusader wearing
Yes.
Crocs.
He has to
The
be.
Croc wearing clumsy
He has
Caped
to be a
Crusader.
Crocs logo like partner or like,
Yeah,
like part of the
yeah, the webcomic. Yes.
part of the our version of the Justice League, or whatever we
Yes,
call
I
it.
love it. That's amazing.
That's to this day probably one of my most embarrassing. And it was
Embarrassing
only
moments ever,
only
right?
2 of us involved in it, and it was still
I'm sorry, it's one
Devastating.
of the funniest stories.
It's
Still,
great.
devastating.
Great.
the fact that she stared you down, or should have, on your way out.
No, she was just very much like, it's fine.
Yeah, just so
It's-
monotone,
it's
and it's
fine.
clearly not fine. Like it's
No,
clearly
she's like, it's
not
going to be one of
fine.
these days.
Whatever anybody says in the tone, it's fine.
It's fine.
You know it's not fine.
Any
not really
in a
fine.
relationship man knows.
Yeah, when
that
the woman
you're buying
says,
flowers or
"No,
getting
no."
dinner.
It's fine. Oh, there's Kelsey. Which, by the way,
That's so funny. When we
Kelsey
asked
will be on
Kelsey,
episode 51 of the podcast, right, Kelsey?
this
She
is
promised. It's very important to
She
me.
said it's fine.
It's
this is
very important to me.
this is
She
day,
she just showed me the number 1, indicating 51 will be.
And that you're her number one guy.
This
Yep.
is
Yep.
this is day 51 of Dave vying to make her be on the podcast, and it's not succeeding.
Well, her
No, she's going to do it. It's so important to her
her
husband.
friend and soon-to-be fan favorite Melinda has agreed to be
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
show.
Yes.
If you guys
yes.
remember, we had Ian, our part-time video editor, who helps us do all of the
supreme specialist
part-time
engineer.
video editor,
basically
full-time director.
all of
No.
the
Yeah, he's
videos,
so good.
all the videos
Good
that
job,
all the
Ian.
videos that were filmed like well, like all the videos that have good filming,
All the
that's-
ones that are
that's
actually
Ian.
really good.
Yeah, that's Ian.
Any tricky shot where it's rotated up something
it's-
or
it's
Now the
Ian.
ones
bit
that
of cool
look tricky
angle.
and then
prior to
his
Ian
wife
are
Melinda
just
is
Steve
here.
falling over.
Yeah, and his wife Melinda will be a guest on the podcast at some point, and she'll tell us her side of the story. That is,
No, when they're on,
Ian
we
and
want to know
Melinda.
about the creation of Wine and Cheese Night.
yes, we'll have to talk about
Yes.
that creation
And
of
you'll
wine
have
and
to
cheese
pick
night.
some of your
My favorite wines as well. Yeah,
favorite
because I'm a wine
cheeses.
guy as well. I like
We
wine.
should do that night wine tasting.
Did you have
Yeah.
wine on New
Yeah.
Year's?
I did not, because like I said, wine was the drink that I had right before I got sick on the day after
Is
Christmas.
it ruined for you now?
I don't
Is that
know.
It?
I did not.
Can
I
you
have
not go
touched
back?
wine since then.
Oh.
So I don't know. Every time I smell it, it just reminds me of that day.
And
So
then
I
we'll
think I
have
need
to
a little
make-
bit more time.
For obvious
from it.
reasons to be discussed on the show, we'll have to mix it with grape juice, like in the trials.
We'll have to do it the proper way. I'll have to do it the
Wow.
proper.
What if
wine
it's ruined
tasting
forever
rituals.
for you?
I guess we'll find out. For right now, every time I smell it, it reminds me of that time. Now, so I'm
Like
kinda
candy corn. That's
It
a
was
theme
like
with
a
you.
candy corn,
It's a
yeah.
theme with him. If something makes him sick,
It
or if he
ruins-
gets sick
yeah,
around
it's
that,
been
I
that's
ruined
it.
for
feel
me.
though, Dave, we still have a shot here because he is our resident wino, and for him to cut
I
wine,
feel like Kelsey is more the resident wino.
I think Alex, when he's around, has it over
Alex,
all of us.
I think he does actually. Yeah,
'Cause
that's
he
right.
has
he
like
has
a
that wine
monthly
subscription. Yeah, he gets wine bottles sent
and
to
then
his
he gives
house
him out
every
as
month.
gifts.
Yeah, because he
I know.
gets so many of
the
them.
ones he doesn't like.
He
He's
gets
like,
so many.
He
Hey, I
gave
got
me a
this
really
bottle
good
for you.
chocolate one.
They
He
get
gave me a
so
really good
many of
chocolate one.
them.
Him and Sarah. Yeah, there's some good ones that come out of there.
A really good chocolate.
Comment down below
Chocolate wine.
if you are
Mhm.
an adult and of age to drink. Comment down below what your favorite drink is, and if it's wine, comment your favorite wine
Love it. Man, we'll get at least one comment.
from charity.
Ian, maybe.
A charitable charity comment.
Cherry
Yeah.
comment.
She
Charitable.
is without a doubt our top commenter. Which, speaking of YouTube stuff, I said last week that I would gather all of the YouTube statistics. Since we went over the audio-only podcast statistics last week, I said that I would gather the YouTube ones for this week.
So somebody did notice the lack of socks
So I
in
have
the last
I
episode.
have done
though.
lack
The
of socks.
no,
What do you
lack
mean?
of Crocs for you.
Lack of Crocs. Yes. I forget.
Jenkins.
What was the name?
Leslie Jenkins.
Leslie Jenkins was the name. See, that doesn't ring a bell.
Hey,
for me.
Leslie.
But if you're
Thanks
watching
for calling
Leslie,
him out on that.
yeah, if you're watching Leslie,
Read,
yeah,
read
she,
the comments. I'm
okay,
pretty
I'll read
sure
the
it
comment.
was.
Read the comment. I'll read the
I'm
comment.
pretty
I'll
sure
find it.
because
Was it Instagram?
No, it was
it was
YouTube.
a
It was on
comment.
YouTube.
It was a YouTube comment.
So she saw
On our
that
last
you were
podcast.
slacking, didn't have Crocs on.
No,
No,
actually,
she actually said
here's
we
what-
should
I
do
got
it
it.
as a tease.
I got it right here.
What do you mean?
Okay,
what
so-
is a tease?
Here we go. I got it right here. So at Leslie Jenkins 7718 said,
Leslie Jenkins.
very interesting podcasts, but could you all take off your Crocs and show off your socks as a fun tease? And I did respond. Haha, believe it or not, there are several videos where some of us aren't wearing Crocs. We're going to do a challenge soon where the audience has to try and find them.
Mhm.
Thanks for watching. And she responded back, thanks for your reply. Steve's socks are great because I had the socks.
Mine are boring.
I wasn't wearing Crocs last
Mhm,
episode. I had them with me, completely forgot to put them on. So she said, Steve's socks are great. Looking forward to future podcasts when the Crocs come off. So I can't tell if she doesn't like Crocs and she's trying to get us
Or
to take
she
them
really
off, or
likes socks.
if she likes socks.
All
Yeah.
I'm saying is it's not kicking in socks.
Nope, we're not
It's
kicking
kicking
in
in
socks.
Crocs.
That is true. We
Okay.
can't get away from what we like.
You come
but
for the Crocs.
what we could do is tease what kind of socks you think we're wearing. That could
Absolutely.
be a competition one day. I like it. Thank you.
For you.
Alrighty there,
Ooh.
gang.
You're gonna have with your Festivus pull.
Let me just double check something. You can keep talking.
I do watch the Festivus episode. It was always on Festivus.
It's
I
true.
have
They literally they do that. They air
What
it on
day is
Festivus.
Festivus? What day is it?
It's the day before Christmas
Day
Eve.
before Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So like that, it just extends festivities out
Yep.
a little bit.
It's the
longer.
day before Christmas Eve. It's
Yeah,
very
we
important.
had years ago. A friend of ours, Kessler, held a Festivus party, and it was a really fun time. Like they got the.
Did they do
balls,
the airing of
did-
grievances?
They did.
The
Yeah,
airing
the
of
feats of
grievances.
strength?
They.
That is quite literally
Was the feats of strength involved? You have to have the feats of strength.
I don't remember.
Who had to
for,
wrestle?
for me. The airing of
remember if we
grievances
did
is
that.
my favorite part.
Yeah. So
would love to do
so
that.
if you don't know this about me,
I don't.
I
Think we
am
did the
one
feat
of
strength.
the biggest Seinfeld fans walking.
Mm.
Like over COVID, myself, my friend Carly, and Eric, who are also big.
Okay.
We went to New Year's. Remember, I told you I went to their house for New Year's.
Mhm.
They are huge Seinfeld fans as well. We entered the Seinfeld trivia contest. We did online.
Okay.
We did pretty good. It was like we did pretty good. Master Andrew got me last year. I had a tear off Seinfeld trivia calendar.
Nice.
I think
That's
I didn't
cool.
know only two things I didn't know the answer to. Like it drives my wife crazy because I'll watch Seinfeld every night and I'll do the lines
Yeah, I'm sure
along
that's the
with
only
it.
thing that drives you crazy.
But huge Seinfeld junkie.
Oh, that's cool. For a feat of strength in the house, we could even do like those squeeze weights, like who can hold it the longest.
Ooh,
That's
So-
a
good
good
idea.
weight.
Yeah,
so-
yeah,
Just like time them.
yeah.
So the Festivus had the feats of strength,
Yeah,
and it also had the airing of grievances.
I'm almost
Where
positive.
you have to tell, we got a lot of problems with the people, and now you have to hear about them all.
Well, I'm ready. Oh, it has to be the audience that's in the room. Like you air your
You're airing your
about
grievances to
the
your
people.
friends and family that are with you.
Yep.
I don't know if we did that.
Oh.
We did
It's
just
very healthy.
general grievances.
No, you got the airing of
Bad.
grievances.
Oh, Dave,
It's very healthy.
I've got so many for Steve.
Me too.
What can I say? I'm a very polarizing figure.
Let's start with that mullet.
No,
And
no.
we're gonna end it with the mullet, too.
We're
It's gonna
we're
come right
start-
back. It's gonna
We're
be a
gonna start with
full-
the mullet that Master Dave told me to get. Yeah, we're
I
gonna start
wanted
with
you to
that.
shave the sides, sir.
What do you mean you wanted me to shave?
I wanted
the
you to shave the
sides?
Yeah, that is
sides.
not the one he wanted you to get.
Exactly. You let me down.
Nice try.
I was given a professional opinion from a actual barber, and I followed his
I'm
opinion.
an actual barber.
Who doesn't know you?
You're
I
not-
cut my
you ain't
hair every
You ain't
day.
no
Me too.
barber. Get out of here.
He does not
You ain't
know
no barber.
us
You
the way
shave your
you
head
do.
and that's it. That's not true at all.
It's the same. It's better.
I'm
This
an
is a guy
actual
that actually
barber.
knows hair.
I know hair.
You don't know
I
hair.
had hair
You
for a
have no
long
hair.
time,
You
sir.
have no
I
hair.
First
had
of
long
all-
hair. I used to have a ponytail.
First of all, he doesn't have hair either.
Right now.
I know what we're talking about, and he don't have hair either.
Yeah, but he works with hair though. You don't work with anybody else.
You know.
hair.
Listen,
You don't
I
work
do.
with anybody else's
I
hair.
cut Lucas.
We're
hair.
saying these YouTube stats now. We're moving on.
I can tell you the stat on this one.
Yep.
Not that high.
Nope. This episode's going to do terrible. All right. So here we go.
No, everybody's psyched to hear us. New
No,
time.
no,
new
I
year,
think that
new
middle
year.
bit where Nick whined was pretty good.
That was fine.
You see a
yeah.
dip down, just that like 4 minutes of the show.
There is a graph. They give you an audience retention graph. They show
Yeah.
you
Oh,
when the
really?
audience
Is it every time one of like I talk?
I should go back and find out.
Discomfort
why,
mode
yeah.
makes everybody uncomfortable.
Yeah, very uncomfortable. It's
That was
uncomfort
what it
mode.
was meant for.
Uncomfort
Discomfort mode. Stay in the mode with me.
There you
All right,
go.
But we're out of it now. Go, Dave.
All right.
Steve. Go.
Here we go. Go ahead, Dave.
Facts. David. Facts.
So YouTube did well this year.
No, it didn't do bad.
Analytics show better next year.
the squiggly line.
Going in an
Squiggles.
upward direction.
And
yes.
the algorithm likes us.
I don't know about that one.
We have not been demonetized because there's no money.
Because we have not actually monetized yet.
Actually, that's false. Every time he plays our theme song, we're demonetized.
No, not demonetized. It gets
Oh,
claimed.
right.
It gets claimed.
That's the same as
So in
demonetized.
other words,
Is it
No,
still
no,
doing
it's,
that?
it is, that is not the
every now
same.
and then.
That's not the same.
Not the same thing,
That's
actually.
not the same.
No, basically, it's that we're not even monetized, but then they claim it, and then they monetize it, and they're the ones making the money off of it.
Off
Making
of
it
us?
this song, yeah.
I told Isabella with her band, school band. I said you should make us like a band intro with your group and make it 10 seconds. 5
I need
seconds,
it like
whatever
Wonder
is.
Boy's YouTube channel theme song.
Send it to me. I'll
I
look
need
it
it.
up. I'll look it up.
I need it.
Take
It's
a look.
so catchy.
But is
It's
that
so
all right?
good.
We'll look it up. I'll look it up.
It's so
I mean, it's
Anyway.
definitely not done by a 8th grader's band.
Are you
But-
sure?
No, it's
Could
not.
be. But
I'm
you know what? Our
pretty
show,
sure.
our show's at the level where we.
It's
need
also
an
not done by someone on Fiverr either, because he doesn't get copyright claim.
Yeah,
Listen,
no.
all you need to know is that at our level, we need an 8th grade band.
All right, here we go.
Go.
So first things first. So total subscribers. So total subscribers we accumulated in 2023 that we got up to was
42.
401.
Ooh.
Oh, we squeezed in the 400 mark right before the new year.
401, Yep. Total views for the entire year was 82.3 thousand.
Oh wow,
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That was
Nope.
just for that year too. Don't forget we started uploading videos in 2022. So, that's
So when
the-
we
This
get
is
one of
just
those-
2023.
When we
is
get
just
one of those big
2023.
YouTube plaque things one day, where's it
Yes.
going to stay?
But, we'll rotate it.
yeah, we'll rotate
Every
Or
it.
will they
share.
give 3 for one for each of us?
They won't.
That would be
Darn it.
awesome.
They won't do that.
I wish they did.
If we were like Mr. Beast, then they would. We're not, so they're not gonna do that.
Mr. Beast makes them for them.
Exactly. Yeah,
He's the one
probably.
that-
So we're sitting in Christmas. We're sitting at Kelsey's family house because we do like the rest of Christmas Day, and the kids that are there are watching Mr. Beast on YouTube
Yeah.
on the TV. They're streaming up the TV,
Yep.
and I was like,
Naturally.
should I tell them I have a YouTube channel? You could put on Kickin and Crocs, kids.
What they have Mr. Beast on? There's
I
like a
love it.
multi-million-dollar
It doesn't
budget for each
matter.
video.
But he
So-
didn't always. He started somewhere.
So
No, he
I
did. It's
didn't
true,
though.
it's true.
I didn't though.
No, it's fine.
They were too engulfed in their Mr. Beast's background.
You
They were
weren't
playing
wearing
video
this?
games. To Christmas, didn't we have a whole conversation about what's appropriate to wear places?
He wore his Crocmas
Oh,
shirt.
you wore the Crocs shirt.
The Croc
I
from
did-
charity, the gift from charity.
And I
the
also
Crocmas
wore my
shirt, yeah.
Christmas Crocs.
Oh, that's perfect.
Anyways, okay, where was I? Okay, so I just said total views, right?
Yep.
82.3K. Okay, so we uploaded a total of 176 videos in 2023.
Okay.
Well, not bad. Not
Well,
bad.
that's a mix of long and short forms. That's
It
not bad
is,
at all.
yeah.
Yep.
We got a total of 2.9 thousand likes.
Wow. How many dislikes?
It doesn't tell me that.
Darn.
Too many.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
we cannot infinite size.
Stop spamming thumb down.
A total of 251 comments. So 250 of those were probably charity.
No, 251.
Yeah,
No, you
oh.
commented on something.
Oh, did I?
I
Sorry.
commented on a few. Ian commented on a few. Will
That's like
has.
Ian,
Terry
Ian,
So let's
has.
say like
Will,
215
Terry.
of the 250.
Our
are charity.
best video of 2023 was
Something I'm in. Something I'm in. Fingers
I'm
crossed.
not in it. I'm not in it.
No, it was one of the submissions from the kids.
Which kid?
It was 3 of the Tom Sawyer School students.
All right. Way to go. Keep it coming,
Oh,
kids.
I know who it was.
9.1 thousand views.
Keep
Was it
coming,
the girl that has more views,
No,
more
It
subscribers
wasn't that
on
one
the
where they
trail
all
tracks?
where they lose
Nope.
balance. It
it was
wasn't
not them.
Wow.
Nope.
Was it the
we
recent
posted
one?
that video in 2022. No, it was 3 of my students that were friends.
Yeah,
and,
was it the 3
They
kids
threw
where
a
they
hopping
lose the
front
shoe?
kick. Yep, one of them kicked his shoe came flying off. Yep, that was one of that was the
Cool.
So
Good
that
job,
was
guys.
that was just for general YouTube. So now let us get to the podcast, shall we?
Oh, you can look at that separately?
I can look at that separately.
Indeed, sir.
Indeed.
The cast of pots.
Here comes a total of 4 views. 3 are by you guys.
Uruguay.
All right, here we go.
Uruguay's our top country.
No. It was Ecuador. Remember, it was Ecuador.
Ecuador.
No.
The one view we had there.
But Uruguay
I could
sounds
try and
funnier.
look up
does
what
sound
country. If you guys want me to, I can go in. I can dive
No,
and
no,
find out
no.
what country.
I'm
and
just gonna
stuff
say
like that.
Uruguay.
Oh,
'cause
next time I do
it's
want
funny.
another countries thing. I think it's
You want
funny.
countries as well?
I
Okay,
believe-
love
I
that.
love
believe-
that fact because it's always
Right? I can do it. I can look it
fascinates
up.
me.
I can find it in 2
I
seconds. after
believe
do this.
Uruguay to be the funniest country if you're
Okay.
naming something.
So
Uruguay.
here,
Mm.
so our most viewed
You gotta say
episode.
that. Uruguay.
Uruguay.
So
kill me.
believe
Most
it or
viewers
not,
in Uruguay.
Going through puberty. Uruguay.
Dying Yoda's part 2.
Go on.
I'm trying. Okay, so believe it or not,
Uruguay.
so graceful.
We are never going to get through
Nope,
this.
we're never getting
All right, I'm
This is
done.
the-
I'm done.
All right, podcast.
I got
over, guys.
Uruguay's out.
It's been a full hour. All right, actually it has been an hour. So
We can cut most of next stuff.
That's,
No,
when
no.
that's when the squiggly line goes down.
yeah.
We get it.
All right. So the most viewed episode of the podcast, it has changed since I last looked.
Yeah, because it was an early one before, right?
It is an early one now.
Still.
Yeah. It
It's
is
still an early one.
Let me see this.
The
This
first
problem
one,
with
not
this
on.
is that it cuts off a lot of it. The thingamabob. Okay,
It's learning to use the phone right
I
now.
got it. Our most viewed episode of the podcast on YouTube was episode 3, Late Night Ramblings.
We did ramble a lot in that episode.
I feel like every episode. We're rambling right now.
This was the first episode that we didn't have any set topics.
It was
for.
in the basement.
This was the first. This was the first basement episode
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was our most.
Bring
That
it
was
to the
number
Croc
1.
cave.
The second most viewed one. That
Croc
one.
cave,
That
Croc
one
cave.
overtook. That one had 392 views with 13 likes.
The one that was just number 1.
The one that was the one Late Night Ramblings. That one overtook Master Andrew talks martial arts in the military.
Yeah.
So the episode with him. That one has 346 views, but with 15 likes. Has more likes.
Ooh, that's 'cause he's got that cute baby face.
Facts. Can't beat it. Good
Uh,
job. Another one that ages well.
You know,
Third
when we were coming up as instructors, he was always Sensei Cute Guy. Everybody that was like the cute instructor. I've never been the cute instructor. Go on.
you never have to be.
Listen,
a
I'm
instructor.
apparently old Master Dave, so I don't want to hear I don't want to hear nothing.
Seriously, quiet down. old
Number
Master
3.
Dave.
Number 3 on the podcast was episode 1, The Origin of Kickin' and Crocs, with
Yes.
265 views, but the most likes, 17 likes.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Because we're doing the top 5, right?
That was pre-charity, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Charity wasn't until like episode.
She was. She
7
didn't
or
come on until. Yeah, she didn't come on until
Like mid-year.
2023. Yeah, it was later.
Yeah.
Episode. What was that? Number 3.
That was
Yeah.
3.
Okay, so the 4th highest was Steve Yonsei.
Steve Johnson.
The episode of Steve Yonsei.
Still waiting for that
Which-
song,
The
Steve.
song you never
I
sang
sent the lyrics. They're there.
months ago.
So
Right?
are you?
We're
are
ready
you,
to film
Are
it.
you guys? So are you guys making me do this by myself? Like,
I'm not
wait,
singing
Wait a
at the
minute.
deal.
I
Whoa.
had told you, hey, I could sing with you, and then you're like, no, I have to do it myself. So yes, it's yourself.
Well, no, I
Yeah.
mean, like, are you
Nope.
guys making me film this by myself?
No, we'll film
We
with
can
you.
film it.
I'm gonna
Okay,
go on
thank
Amazon
you.
and get a
Alright,
gospel robe.
God, no.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Anyways, that
We
was
did
episode.
Godspell, and I was in the beginning of Godspell.
Did you
There
save
is
it?
a preacher, and I was the preacher.
Do you
coming
have?
in.
Do you have?
I don't know if we videoed
Oh, but do you have the outfit that you wore?
it. No, it was like almost like a graduation gown we used.
That'll work.
I don't have it anymore.
Oh, darn.
Sorry.
We're gonna get you a nice gospel.
Anyways, that one had 244 views with 12 likes.
Okay.
And then the fifth, the number 5, was episode 4. Our first guest, Lauren. 237 views, but this one has the most likes out of all of them with 18.
Without a doubt, I feel like Lauren's a missed opportunity.
The
especially when
most
she picks
likes
on you.
of all.
I liked when she put
We
Steve
should
in the
not
hot
mention
seat.
this at all.
We should have her on as a guest too. We should start this 2024. We should just
We
go through
literally
the
go back
guests
and
in the
repeat
same-
all
Well,
the guests.
in the same
I
order.
just said
We need
In
new
the
guests.
same
We
order.
need new guests,
At
man.
class
Come on.
today is the first thing I said. I'm like, so
Yeah.
we're gonna just start them in order again. Like
We-
Lauren should be our
Ah.
first.
We just-
Okay, we could do that, but I do think we
Well,
should
we
get
could
new guests
add
on as
more.
well.
We should go
We have to
reverse
add
it.
Yeah,
more.
okay.
We are going to
Yeah.
get new guests. Melinda is going to be a guest.
Yep,
My
yep.
wife promised me that she would be my guest because,
Did you guys want?
it's so important to me. And what wife wouldn't honor her husband's
Yeah.
deepest,
And
most sincere request to support
You're-
him in his venture?
Dave, you're making it worse. Just stop.
Much
All right,
worse.
continue.
That was the top 5 episodes of the podcast as far as views on
Nice.
YouTube.
Until
Do you
Cal-
want to look
until-
up the country thing?
I
You
until-
want the country
I
thing?
want the
Yeah.
country thing.
Uruguay until Kelsey comes on. Then that's going to be the top number.
We've talked about it so much. It actually might.
I'm saying it. If she supported and cared about my dreams, she'll come on and make the best podcast that's ever been
Where
best.
is it?
I'll
Ever
have
been
to
bested?
do. I'll have to do
Audience.
like an offshoot episode with my dad and have him just speak the entire episode in Italian. I just ask.
For Uruguay? I don't think that's going to.
Nah, for Uruguay.
About the
We
mustard.
need to get the Italian
All right.
population.
I got
all
it.
4 of them.
Okay, so this is for all our videos. Obviously, United States is number 1 with 64.9%.
USA.
views.
Wait a minute.
USA.
They only have 64.9%. Now I want to hear this list.
Do you want
USA.
to go through all of them? They give me like 10 of them.
Give us the top 4, I guess.
Okay. Number 2 is
Japan. Australia.
China.
It's Australia.
Oh, good day,
Good,
man.
yes. I have family in Australia.
That might be it. They were 3.5%.
I hope it's the
Yeah.
creators of
views.
Bluey.
Next is
Did you get
Canada.
the video game?
Next is Canada. Canada is number 3.
Can't blame Canada.
I think we talked about this last
Thank
episode,
Canada.
didn't we?
No, this was that was for the audio only podcast. This is for YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I just
okay.
got to talk with some of my partners in Toronto. They're awesome over there.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's them. They're
Here's
the
a new
ones
one.
listening.
Number 4. Here's a new one. The Philippines.
Whoa.
The Philippines.
Nice. I have some friends. who
Only
have family out
2.6%, but still, it's
Every
something.
country you've
Everything
named.
counts.
That's at least one
Every-
person.
Every country you've named
Yes.
that goes, oh, I
Oh,
have
I
some friends
have- I
there.
do.
Oh, I have family there.
I know that person there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
I
country.
Do.
Next was United Kingdom.
Oh, I have family there. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Friends
I don't
there.
have family.
He has friends there. He said. Do you want to keep going? They got more. There's more here.
Give us another
I know a
one.
guy
Right.
from there.
The rest of these are like 1%. Like, and then after that, it's like in the point something percents.
Yeah,
Um,
who watches
still
my,
counts,
who
still
watches
counts.
my
Yeah.
mother.
Every
Her
every
family's
viewer
from
counts.
Britain. Also, some of
India,
them.
South
India.
Africa,
I have friends there.
Oh, you got me there. I don't know. India,
South
yes,
Africa.
South Africa. no.
My
India,
cousin's
South
from there.
Africa, New Zealand,
Got me. Ooh,
New Zealand.
Indonesia,
Nice.
and
I am
Malaysia.
into Indonesia.
and
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
I really was hoping Uruguay was on that list.
Yeah, no,
Uruguay's
We're
not
going to
on
get
here.
flagged
We
for
have to
saying
target.
Uruguay so much.
We have to tag it. We have to find a way to attract your. What would be a citizen of Uruguay? You're Ukrainian.
Oh my goodness! Wait a minute. I was just doing that for the past 28 days. I didn't do it for the whole life. I didn't do it for
That's
the whole
okay.
year.
That's okay.
No, do the whole year.
No,
The
we
whole
don't
year?
need the whole year now.
No, because I
We
want
don't
to
have
see
time for this nonsense.
Who's
Yes,
the
we do.
this is not nonsense. Besides the U.S.
Oh, the order's different now.
Okay, so U.S. is still number 1.
U.S. is still number
What's the
1.
percentage though?
66.2.
Oh, it's still low. It's still low. Who's our next highest
Oh,
one?
it's over
Philippines.
The fact that we don't advertise
Philippines.
anywhere. Philippines.
Philippines is number 2. United.
Okay.
This is for the entire year, obviously.
Yeah.
Philippines is number 2. United Kingdom is number 3.
I wonder if Terry still has his stuff set up for United. So it's just like,
Oh, we gotta talk to Terry.
Is it
He's hooking
Terry?
us up.
Then
Is it
Canada,
Terry?
then Canada, then Australia, and then Indonesia, India, Mexico,
Nice.
Brazil, and Germany.
oh.
Wow. We had Germany on the other.
Yeah,
facts
it was
too,
on the
right?
audio. The audio
On the
was
audio
Brazil.
only, yeah,
yeah.
there was Germany on there.
We need to learn some German words. We need to learn
Name.
words. So, what's number 2? What's
Number
again?
2 was
was the
for the
Philippines.
for the whole year was
It was
the
the
Philippines.
Okay, so we need to start getting like just random phrases from for our top, let's say 5. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to learn about holidays in those areas. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
That's entirely too much work. For
If
our
you're
podcast.
watching from Philippines or Indonesia, or even if
Love
you're
it.
watching from Uruguay, then
They're not.
thank you.
there's a
Thank
good
you.
chance
We
Nick
had
knows
one
you.
guy that accidentally was going to watch from Uruguay, and after today, they're like,
There's
we're
a
not
good
Thank you.
chance if you're watching
Thank
from
you
any
for
of those
everybody.
countries, there's a good chance you know Nick. So
It's a possibility.
Just
Possibility.
thank you to everybody. Just thank you to all of our viewers that make this possible. So just thank you. Keep watching, please. Please.
Yes.
And share.
Yes, and by thanking you, we also want you to continue to push the show.
Yep.
Force it out.
Yep.
The goal's 1,000 at least this year.
Yep.
So we're almost there.
We only
We're
need 600
just
more,
under
man.
halfway, which is not
We only
bad.
need
600
600 more. Yeah,
We
that's
can
it.
do it. We can do it.
As long once we start posting consistently.
$5.99 more after tonight,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or 601 more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
720
You
more.
need to post. We need to post 6 times a day. You know the strategy
Oh
now.
my God.
Yeah, the more the merrier, right?
That's it.
We're gonna try and do a workout on Sunday.
We're gonna do something with Grant. What was it Grant Stevens?
Grant put out a
Grant
workout.
put out a workout
We're gonna
that
try
he said on to film it and tag him.
We're gonna film it better this time.
What's
'cause
the
we're not
word? Do a
gonna.
better
The
job
last
this
time
time.
we tried to do the workout, remember we
It was
filmed it
very
outside.
poorly filmed.
We filmed it with my phone sitting in the hot sun with our
kept on
backs to
stopping.
What's
the
the
sun.
workout?
What is the
It's
workout?
a 15-minute. It's a 15-minute body weight workout. It's a soul crusher workout. I watched it. It's in rounds, and it's intensity. It's a high intensity.
We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, maybe I will actually be able to join you this Sunday. I actually don't have to go anywhere for once on a Sunday, so
Nice.
maybe I will join
You're
you.
not
Yeah,
to the
let's
church.
do it.
Take me to church.
No, that's a sad story for another day.
Another
Yeah,
discomfort.
it's a true
Uh,
story. Yeah.
Another
We'll do
discomfort
sad
mode.
stories off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just, that'll be for the paid subscribers who want it. It's sad.
Yeah,
moment.
for when we finally get YouTube members.
yeah, exactly. I like it. Very cool. I mean, that's some good topics.
The
I think I'm
crocolites.
super excited.
The crocodile. You keep changing it. You had a crocketeers.
Crocketeers. is good, too.
Crocaholics.
Crocaholics. Crocketeers.
Crocomania.
Crocverts.
Crocomania.
I like Crocketeers.
Crocomania.
Crocketeers always does it
Go
for me.
back. The Rock back in wrestling.
Oh yeah, no,
Did
I
you
saw
see what he
that.
did?
I don't know if
Come
I
on.
saw. We can't. We don't have time to talk about this
Come
right now. We're
We
already
don't have
over
time to get into this.
We are way past. We are
He's
past an hour.
challenging Roman Reigns for head of the table. We have time for it.
No, we don't.
Next time.
We'll talk about it next time. We'll
All
see
right,
what happens.
Wrestling fans.
Because he didn't do
some really
anything
cool-
yet. All he did was drop the term "head of the table."
Oh,
That was it.
There's so many awesome
no.
possibilities.
That was it.
I
That was
know.
it. Say the line.
This
Come
will
on,
be
let's
a-
go. Waiting on you.
Let's kick. This is the comfort mode.
There we go. Thank you.
Shabuda.
If you have not
If
already,
you have not already, make
Yourself known. That's not it. That is not the line.
If you have not already, follow us on Instagram and on TikTok at Kickin' and Crocs.
KICKIN dot in
dot
dot
Crocs.
CROCS.
The best.
You didn't sing it. The first
I
episode of the new year,
refuse
and
to
you didn't sing
sing until you perform the hymn of the
I've
Crocs.
been waiting for you guys to tell me when we're filming this thing.
These fresh tea biscuits were a gift
Oh, they're
from my
really
wife.
good.
They are good.
They're really good.
You have to get them on Amazon because they have to get imported over.
Yep. And to be fair, we've been eating the stale ones for months,
Garbage.
and we eat them just because we're having tea, so you're dunking them in tea anyway. These, no tea necessary. They're very,
These
very
are really good.
You know what's actually really good on those too? Nutella.
True.
Nutella is awesome on fresh
This is
tea
true.
cookies.
You and your Nutella.
Where did I leave off? Oh, I just said follow us on the KICK.
5-star reviews.
Yep. That's next. Go ahead.
5-star review. The one thing I got.
The one that he gets to do.
5-star reviews. 5-star reviews. Share, please, with everybody that you know and many people you don't know. Let them know about us. Talk about it. Comment.
Yes,
would love to
please.
see those comments go up. The likes would love to break. What was it? 18 was our high.
18 was the highest.
We
on
would
the
like
podcast.
more submissions too of you throwing kicks.
Oh yeah, we
Let's
did
go.
run dry on those.
And-
Let's go.
And I watched our. It was a second video you guys posted before I was like fully involved, and it was a nice video in my backyard describing like what you expected from some of the folks. Right, submit your videos.
Oh yeah,
throwing
that was our
kicks
first.
in
Yeah.
Crocs.
That was our first
or
thing.
just doing any martial arts related or just physical, fitness type related activity in Crocs.
Also,
Send them us the
maybe
videos.
what we
Send
should
it.
do is we
Send us the
should
videos.
send out a tutorial on how to take a proper picture of you throwing a kick at a croc.
We could try that. See what happens.
That's what I'm saying.
We can even show you what not to do.
That would also be
Well,
part
well,
of it.
Probably more successful there.
Yes. We'll do it.
Very
We'll
much
do a
so.
nice little. Maybe we'll do a YouTube short where here's what to do.
And here's what not to do.
I
Don't
like it.
do what Donnie Don't does, which is an old Simpsons joke.
Oh, really? I didn't know that one.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways,
don'ts.
subscribe on YouTube if you want to watch the video versions of this podcast. Until next time, I've been Steve.
Always Dave.
Still Nick.
And you.
Don't steal the line.
I love you from the bottom of my Crocs.
Thank you.
And you said kicking it to that.
Why?
Shibuda.